In 2012, Mark Zuckerberg was worth over $15 billion. He bought a house for around $6 million. He could have paid for it 1,000 times over, in cash, without blinking. Instead, he took out a mortgage. Why would a billionaire borrow money he doesn't need to? The answer is the same reason the rich keep getting richer, and almost no one is ever taught it. His mortgage rate was around 1%. Here's the part they never explain in school. Inflation runs around 2 to 3% a year, which means money quietly loses that much of its value every single year. So if you borrow at 1%, while the money itself is losing 3, the loan isn't costing you anything. It's shrinking faster than you pay it back. To the rich, that's not debt. That's free money. So why lock up $6 million in a house when you can borrow it for almost nothing? Every dollar you tie up sitting still is a dollar that isn't working for you. Take that $6 million, leave it invested, and even a boring index fund earns around 8% a year. Borrow at 1, earn at 8, you keep the difference. That gap between what the money costs you and what it earns you is where fortunes are quietly built. It was never about whether you can afford it. It's about what else that money could be doing. But the cheap rate isn't even the real power. The real power of debt is that it lets you control things you never could afford to buy. Say you've got $10,000. You buy something, sell it for 11, you made 1,000. Now imagine you borrow 90,000 more. Suddenly you're controlling 100,000. Same move, same margin, but now you don't make 1,000, you make 10. You didn't get smarter, you got leverage. That's how people make money when they don't have any money, and the bank gets paid either way. But here's the catch almost no one sees. The rich get those 1% rates, you don't. Because to a bank, a billionaire is the safest bet on earth. If anything goes wrong, they sell an asset and pay it back tomorrow. Absolutely zero risk. You could get sick, you could lose your job, so they charge you for more, for the same exact money. The system hands the cheapest leverage to the people who need it the least. That's not a conspiracy, it's just how it works. And step 1 is simply seeing it. So here's the truth about debt. Debt isn't good or bad. It's a tool, a lever. Borrow to buy things that lose value and demand payments. A car, a vacation, stuff you can't afford, and it buries you. That's the debt you already know. Borrow to control things that earn, a business, an asset, money that out-earns the loan, and it multiplies you. That's the debt they never showed you. Same word, opposite outcomes. And most people spend their entire life pulling that lever in the wrong direction. Now, leverage cuts both ways. Aimed at the wrong thing, it doesn't just lose you money. It can wipe you out completely. An entire economy found that out in 2008. So this isn't me telling you to run out and borrow. It's me telling you to stop believing debt is only ever a trap. The rich don't avoid debt, they aim it. And the day you understand the difference between the debt that buries you and the debt that builds you is the day you realize money was always working exactly like this, just never for you.